Today we're going to talk about budgeting at the kitchen table. We're going to talk about calm conversations that will work for you as you try to get your family finances in order. Hi, my name's Monica Allen, and I want to be your financial therapist. I am a mental health nurse practitioner by trade, but I am a money manager at heart. I made this channel just to help younger versions of myself, and even older versions I'm finding, just get things in order to take off the financial noose around the neck that's choking you every day and making you feel like crying. So let's say this. A lot of times it's one person in the family, it can be the man or the woman, that says we got to get things in order. And their heart is in it. And somebody else, they might think, okay, but I don't want to put the effort into it, but I don't mind turning the money over to you and letting you do it. That's great. It worked in our family. So I'm not cutting it down at all, just as long as the other person goes by on the budget and doesn't spend on things that are not included in the budget without first discussing it. Make it a family thing, not just a burden on mom. For instance, invite your partner for sure and your kids into age-appropriate conversations. Empower people. I'm empowering my grandkids now to come along with me and learn and then teach me what their generation is thinking so that we can have some deep discussions, and hopefully they will learn a different way of living from what most people. Don't isolate yourself and don't isolate them. But the other part of it is if mom has a good attitude about it, whoever is the one implementing the budget, for instance, I decide where we vacation. We're not going to Florida this year, but we're going to be doing things around home on spring break, going to the zoo, going to a museum on the free day, things like that, having a picnic lunch at the park, if your weather tolerates it in your area. And I'm happy about it and I'm upbeat. And even if they say, my friends are going to Disney, you can just say, we're not doing that this time, but here's what we're going to do, and we're going to have fun. You're going to have a sleepover with your friends that are also in town. We're going to have a camp out in our backyard and cook s'mores. And there's just so many things that you can do. And if you have a good attitude about it, even if you don't feel it, but you fake it till you make it, it can be life-changing for your kids, especially the younger they are. They'll never know. Number 2, you're going to use simple language, no stressy spreadsheets. So even if you're operating from a stressed out spreadsheet and you like it, go for it. But that's not what you're going to bring to the people that are not as interested in it. Simple language like what are our needs, what are our wants, and what are our goals? That's the heart of every budget. Our needs, wants, and goals. And if you're working on those things, it gives you peace with a capital P when you're talking about it, because you know you're working on things. You're working on getting out of debt, getting your finances in order so that you can have peace in your family. And there's nothing like it. It's priceless. So number 3, let's set a money ritual. It could be monthly. Sunday dinner, we talk a little bit about money, or we have a budget recap. Maybe morning coffee, there's a bill check-in. Create a routine, and this doesn't necessarily need to involve your kids, but it should involve any adults that are in the household. Let's just talk about this, and you're keeping people informed. Even if for a few weeks, and it's going to be this way, things are the exact same. You're still keeping everybody informed. They know what we're working on. You can then again remind them needs, wants, and what our family goals are. And I think being in the loop and knowing, even if you don't like it, say you're a teenager and you don't like it, it's a great role model. And there's going to come a time where they're going to understand finances more when they're the ones paying the bills. And I think it's a great role model, a great example, and you're going to help them tenfold over any great vacation that you could give them. Number 4, create a calm budget zone. This is keeping a binder or a notebook or a tablet or whatever dedicated in a dedicated spot to reduce the stress when money stuff pops up. You know where you're going. You have a bill that's unexpected. You keep things in a notebook. You write notes. Here's where we're going to save money. And two big money savers, and I say this so often, are eating out and groceries. And if you're trying to free up money, those are two areas that you can really get smart and free up some money to pay off some debts that you might need to, at least for a while. So let's think about things. Let's do some budgeting. It's simple. It's right around the kitchen table. You don't need somebody coming over in a suit when you're at this point. You may never, but let's get it going and let's have calm conversations that work. Have a great day.